gasket fully blown.
Struth, this is hard. You found respect for sprinters.
I've got just under 4.5k to go.
Used to be good at running, now not so much, dad bod.
Hi guys, my name is Mike.
Mike got in touch with the Running Channel to set a challenge for Anna, Andy, Kate and Rick in our brand new Challenge Accepted series.
And I'd like to challenge the Running Channel team to complete the fastest Ross Barkley 5k.
The rules of the challenge are as follows. Each Running Channel presenter must cover a distance of 5 kilometres. You can pause your watch whilst you're running. Because you are all different abilities of runner, each of you have some limitations on what is allowed. Andy, as an Olympian, you are the fastest runner of the team. You must run 1 kilometre reps with your recovery time between those reps limited to 90 seconds. Kate, you're the next fastest runner. Your reps should be no shorter than 250 metres, but you are allowed unlimited recovery between them. Rick and Anna, you can run as many short bursts as required to cover the distance with unlimited recovery time. The winner is the person who runs the fastest total time for the 5 kilometre distance. We want the Running Channel viewers to set the next task in our Challenge Accepted series, so make sure you leave your suggestions in the comments below.
Okay, so let's dive straight into the faster 5k challenge. I'm out on my warm-up. I do feel like today I'm on a little bit of a hiding to nothing. Essentially, guy who was quite fast at 5k goes out to try and run a slightly less fast 5k with some recovery. Except for the fact that when I was training for my fast 5k way back before Christmas, I got injured, and then since then and during lockdown I've hardly done any running, so the fitness has disappeared somewhat. So it's going to be a real genuine test today, and I want bragging rights on the Running Channel, so let's see how we go.
I've decided to enlist a bit of help by way of gravity. Ooh. Switch my jogging warm up. So I found a gentle hill to run down, and I'm going to just do my reps with some rest in between down there.
So my tactic is to try and get 18 seconds per 100 meters, and that should mean that I nail the whole thing in about 15 minutes. And I reckon that probably puts me in good stead for victory. But I can see what you're thinking. You're thinking, why has he got medals around his neck? Why has he done that? Well, so many times with medals, we get home, we finish up from a race, and we just lock them in a drawer, we put them away. They never see the light of day again. We all want our medal, but they never get reused. So today, as an extra bit of motivation, I'm gonna run between the medals. I know you're thinking there's probably not that many medals around my neck, but you know.
I'm gonna need all the help that I can get if I'm gonna beat Kate and Andy on this one. I think me and Rick might be quite evenly matched, so it depends how good of a sprinter he is. But I'm gonna need all the extra percent I can get, so the next percents are going on.
Obviously I love a challenge, but a big thing for me is being able to show people actually just how fast these things are. I used to take it for granted, but now when you watch it on the TV and it's elites versus elites, actually you don't get a sense of the pace that it takes to maintain, for example, a 15-minute 5k. So I'm hoping that this challenge will give just a little bit of context to what loads of really serious runners around the world consider a good time, and actually just how hard it is, how much effort goes into it.
The key thing about my challenge though, I'm allowed to have as many rests in between those 100 meters as I like. So I was planning a spot of lunch later on, and I was also thought we'd bring cricket into running and have a spot of tea as well. Sounds good, doesn't it? Right then, suppose we better get going.
So all roads that lead out of my village are uphill. So the tactic is warm up to the top of the hill, peg it down the hill. And this one I've picked in particular because it's not a particularly aggressive hill, because I'm not great at fast downhill running when it's too steep. So that's my tactic.
We're off. I'm not sure how much commentary you're going to get during these reps.
Right, start workout. First 100 meters. Whew, that'll do. A little break after that first one. Well, it was pretty tough, first 100 metres. I forgot to stretch.
Oh, it's really hard to film when you're running fast. Oh. First one done. First one done. It's like 200 meters in 50 seconds or something. This is gonna take forever. Oh, stop moving. I don't need to move. Wow.
The team, or me when I've talked to them about my fitness, I've been massively ambitious here. 3:13 for number 2, and really felt like I was all out.
Third 100 metres. Whoa, this is pretty fast. This is pretty fast.
600 meters down. 4.5 elapsed minutes. Pace 3:28 per kilometre. Ross Barkley time 2 minutes 7 seconds. I've got just under 4.5k to go.
3 done, 3:16, heart rate 192 at the end, basically my max. Oh, I'm hurting so much just thinking of Rick's smug pink face.
Time for a spot of lunch, I think. Picnic maybe, picnic.
.3k down, elapsed time 44 minutes 10 seconds, and my actual moving time is 10 minutes 37. So I've got 2k left. Been settling into 200 meter reps, so 10 more reps and then this is over. This is horrible.
Number 4 done, 3:22, gasket fully blown. I'm in a whole world of trouble, so much so that I've had to take the vest off. I'm so hot, full on. Used to be good at running, now not so much. Dad bod.
Whew, tough. You know what? 3/4 of the way there. Time for a spot of tea, I think. Struth, this is hard. Newfound respect for sprinters.
I can tell that my form's slipping, I'm getting tired, I'm not as fast, so I'm gonna bank that one last kilometre so I can absolutely smash it out as fast as I can. Right, change my mind, as I tend to do. I change my mind a lot. I am gonna get this finished. So I did a couple of bursts, sprint bursts back to the house just to check that I've got time to finish. Have I got time just to finish off? I've got half a k left. Yeah. Do you want to come with me? That'll be a no then. So I've got half a kilometre left to go.
Wow, that was absolutely knackery. I think I might need to go and lie down for the rest of the day.
4.98 kilometres. Ready, set, go. Done! I finally broke a 20-minute 5k. I'm well chuffed with that. And that was really hard. I enjoyed the rain for it though. Jeez Louise, what a challenge. Thanks for setting it. Appreciate it. Really can't wait to see how the other guys got on.
I can barely talk, let alone do the maths to work out my total 5k time. But needless to say, it's over 16 minutes, which is depressing on a couple of counts. One, that pre-Christmas I ran a 5k at parkrun quicker than that. And 2, I was aiming for sub 15 minutes in a parkrun in a 5k with no recoveries at all. So I'm miles away from that. So I'm really not sure if that's going to be enough to beat the others. Fingers crossed I didn't come last at least.
Here are my results then. 50 times 100 meter sprints, 5 kilometers, was a lot tougher than planned. I did it in...
So So let's take a look at Rick's stats. He covered a total distance of 5 kilometers and his running time was 22 minutes and 57 seconds, with an elapsed time of 9 hours and 12 minutes. And his tea time was 5 hours. I wonder how many cups of tea that is. Now on to Kate. She covered the 5 kilometre distance with an impressive running time of 15 minutes and 26 seconds, with an elapsed time of 1 hour and 24 minutes. So she's knocked Rick off the top spot, but is this enough to get the win? Up next, it's resident Olympian Andy. He covered the 5 kilometre distance with a running time of 16 minutes and 12 seconds and an elapsed time of 22 minutes and 23 seconds. So Kate stays on top, but can she take the win? Well, back garden marathoner and Anna versus Rick challenge winner Anna will surely give Kate a run for her money. She covered the 5 kilometre distance with a total running time of 17 minutes and 46 seconds and a total elapsed time of 1 hour and 18 minutes. So let's take a look at the current standings. Coming in 4th place and receiving just the 1 point, it's tea drinker Rick. Taking 3rd place with no help from Hugo the puppy, it's Anna with 2 points. 2nd place on the podium and receiving 3 points, it's resident Olympian Andy. And rising to the top of the leaderboard with 4 points, it's the downhill speed queen herself, Kate.
At the Running Channel, we're committed to this challenge accepted series where the challenges are set by you, the Running Channel viewers. Who do you want to see go head to head next, or have you got a challenge in mind for all of us? Let us know in the comments below or across any of our social media channels. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to the Running Channel, please do hit subscribe to support us in what we're trying to do, and we'll see you next time.